Rob, I'm going to start with you. First start here at home. Just talk about how fun that was to go ahead and check that one off the list for you, along with your first career double-double.
It was a lot of fun. Before the game, all the older guys on the team embraced me with that, especially Coop. Coop told me to take it one play at a time and enjoy this, and I think I did.
Were some of those guys on the other team people that you knew from the area?
I didn't know any of them personally, but yeah, I do know of the school. They're about 10 minutes away from where I live, and so it was nice to play a team like that from the hometown, but I didn't know any of them.
If you know the school that well, why are they trolls?
I can't answer that question.
Jabbo, you have been a man on fire basically since the season started. I mean, we've seen games where you've played 5 minutes and you've been huge impact in those 5 minutes. We've seen games like today, all tournament team. Just talk about taking that next step this year and really just doing everything, not just defense and passing.
I would honestly just saying staying ready. So, because you never know when your time is coming. So, even if I'm not in the game, I'm on the bench cheering my guys on, telling them what's right and what's wrong, and then when I'm on the court, knowing when to be ready and knowing the right plays to make.
Did you miss a layup on purpose to get an assist?
Nah, I honestly didn't. It slipped out my hand.
Okay. Because they didn't give you the assist. So.
Yeah, it was a missed layup for sure. It was a missed layup.
Robbie tied you an assist today, so.
That's my guy.
I had to get him back. He finished half of them, so.
Calix, we got a big one coming Wednesday. I mean, it speaks for itself, and this will go for all of you, not just Calix, but just talk about, this was a nice kind of just get back from the tournament, get your feet back under you for the home and center game, but, talk about your expectations heading into that big matchup on Wednesday.
We know we got a big game coming Wednesday. Leaving from, Florida, didn't quite, win it, but, that last game, won, leaving with some momentum, and, just coming back, travel day was our off day, then we was right back to it. It's kind of like a 5-day ramp up, what we call it, like Coach Scherr said, to prepare for Wednesday. We try to use this game, as an opportunity to, get better for ourselves and, as a team to prepare for Wednesday because we know how good Drake and those guys are. We're going to have our hands full, but, I think our guys are more than ready and capable of getting the job done Wednesday. So.
Again, you guys were the 3 leading scorers for the game, but again, there hasn't really been a trend. Like there hasn't been like a leading scorer pretty much like throughout. Like kind of every game's kind of on and off. But again, like what is like kind of that environment like in practice and like every day? Like you just kind of next man up mentality, or is it just kind of like, anybody can just put the ball through the hoop whenever they want?
Yeah, for me, I think, you talk about practice. Practice is competitive. It don't matter, who you put on teams. Coach Scherr does a great job of mixing guys up every practice. So, you could have whoever playing against each other. It's always going to be competitive. Like when we scrimmaging, it could be 25-22, or 22-21, whatever the score can be. But it's never like a blowout on one team. It's always competitive and right there because that just shows how many guys we got. Everybody can put the ball in the basket for us. So.
Any other questions for the guys?
Yeah, I got one more for Calix. You got 16 and 8 tonight, couple steals, couple of assists. You had the fewest minutes on the team, I see on the score sheet, which surprises me. Does that matter to you? Does that matter to anybody?
No, not at all. I can care less about, how many minutes I'm playing or how many points I got. I just go out there, when my time comes and just being ready, staying in the moment. I don't ever look at, how many minutes I'm playing or, stuff like that. Long as we winning, my guys are successful. That's all I care about. So.
Sure.
It's kind of ironic, Calix, I overheard you at practice yesterday talk about who has hops and who doesn't.
That's a little personal because I feel like I do got the most hops on the team.
I'm the best dunker around the three.
No, you're not, man. You need to stop.
Between the 3 up here.
I was just about to say, were you thinking of that when you were up for the one-handed stuff?